Hi everybody, I want to actually take this image and turn it into a infrared looking image. I took a nice green looking image with plenty of sunlight, but it didn't have any clouds, so these are manufactured clouds in the image. I needed clouds for reference. Now, dramatic infrared images have really strong clouds in them. I didn't feel like trying to paint really strong clouds into my image, so these will work for what we're going to do. First thing I'm going to do here is just create a copy of the background layer. So I'm going to do a Control J, Command J on a Macintosh, and then I'm going to create my infrared layer, so to speak. A lot of there are lots of infrared tutorials on YouTube, and most of them that I'm seeing come down here and go to black and white, and inside the preset there's the infrared thingy, and there's lots of sliders here that for you to tweak, and that's not a bad deal, but I like simple, so I'm gonna throw that away. I like simpler than that. So here's my take on this. I'm going to go up here and click on the color mixer and click on monochrome, and then in the preset I'm going to click the very top one that says infrared. And in here I'm keeping an eye on these clouds and the leaves obviously as well, and I'm going to move the sliders a little bit. I want to be able to see those clouds, and I also want to bring out the lightness of leaves. You know, when you do infrared, green leaves really turn very, very white. So that's our goal here, is to do that. The sky, blue sky, and this was a very blue sky, also turns very dark. Well, we want that to happen, but we don't want to lose these clouds either. The clouds should still be there. Alright, so we're not looking too bad there. Now we're also going to go over and put some glow on these leaves. So I'm going to come down here to layer 1, and I'm going to go up to filter and turn this into a smart filter layer, and click OK here. And then I'm going to go up here to the filter gallery, and I want to be on under distort. I want to be on diffuse glow, and let's make that fit. I'm going to hold down the control key or command key on a Mac and do the minus a few times, and I can run the graininess up a little bit, not a lot. The glow amount, that's totally up to you. Just experiment with whatever here makes you happy, and just click OK. The nice thing is we made that a smart layer, so no matter what we do, we can click right back on it, come back in here and change it to whatever we want. Click OK again until we're happy campers. I kind of like where we are right now, but my final step is I'm going to come up here and create a brightness contrast layer and bump the brightness a little bit, certainly bump up the contrast. Actually, I'm going to kill that, and I'm going to put that on top of my channel mixer here. Yeah, I can put that up here. I really want this thing to pop, and now I can come back down here to my mixer and I can make sure that everything's staying where I want it. Now I can go back to my filter and make sure my glow is as heavy as I want it to be. So we can keep tweaking those things. Now notice down here my tree is kind of flat gray looking, so if I click on my filter gallery again, I can go ahead and say I want to clear some of that, and I can back off on the glow amount and click OK, until I'm happy with that. So see, can see the detail more in that again, or I can way back off on it and click OK, and we see a lot more. And again, I can go back up on any of these, brighten things up until I'm happy. Notice the white on the ground, the white in the leaves, and so forth. We can keep busting that contrast. In a infrared image, you're really going to see a lot of contrast. So that's one of the things to keep in mind as well. Hopefully this was helpful to you, that you find some use for this, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.